Hi there, and welcome to another episode here on Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Gloucester City Diaries, and it's on this show where we use your tactics with Gloucester City and see what we can do. Generally, we get tactics from the community, so it's largely driven by the community. Now, if you have tactics that you want me to use, please upload them to SenseSpace Dropbox anywhere that you can upload a tactic to. Provide a link below and we will use that tactic or try to use that tactic in the show. Now, when I use these tactics, I treat them like downloaded tactics. So they need to fit into my team, and sometimes I need to make slight changes because of the players I have. And this reflects a reality that's in the game. Because most people, if you download a tactic, you discover sometimes that the tactic doesn't work for your team, and you're gonna try and figure out why it doesn't work. So maybe this show will give you some ideas moving forward. We've been using a tactic from Graham Hyslop. It's a 4-4-1-1. He calls it the 4-4-1-1 Sundance tactic. This is his tactic, and it looks pretty interesting. We did manage to beat Hull, or sorry, rather Burnley in the FA Cup. But in my next game against Hull, we lost this match 1-0. My unbeaten my run at trying to get an unbeaten season in all competitions has ended early in January. We lost. Cesar Lopez got himself sent off before the end of the first half for a stupid challenge. We couldn't get our way. We couldn't find our way back in, even though we played quite well in the opening 30 minutes. We had like 4 or 5 shots on target. After that, the game just went sideways. I became Jurgen Klopp. It didn't really work, so we refused to try something different. So we lost. So now we've got a game against West Ham coming up, and I'm hoping we don't continue to lose. So this is his tactic. Generally, I don't think there's very much wrong with this tactic. The only thing I'll do is, in most cases, is either I remove to get further forward, or I turn this chap into a winger on attack, which is one option. The other option I have is, the problem now for me is Cesar Lopez is serving out a red card. So I need somebody who can attack from here. Germano has this PPM, comes deep to get the ball. He's off the ball, he's only 13. I'm a bit worried that he may not get into the box to score. And that would mean that I have to play somebody else. Now, the options aren't that many for an attacking midfielder. So as long as he's got very good passing visions and decisions, that player should be able to play that role. So I've got Betinho's passing 12, vision is only 11, and decisions are only 15. 15 are pretty good, but who else have I got left? I don't have a lot of players who can play in that position. Got Harome, Sindela, 11. So really, I'm in a tight bind at the moment as to who can play in this position. So Germano will have to play, and I have to bear in mind that for Germano, it's going to be most likely I'll have to try and work the ball into space, and he has to come in late to score the goals. So this is the tactic, and this is my version of the same tactic. Now here, I've just changed him as a winger on attack. I might look at Zuniga and turn him into a wing back on support. Other than that, most of the other instructions haven't really been changed. This DLP on support, I might get him to do more risky passes. So he might take a few more chances in the game. If you've got one player here, Olmedo, I'm going to do the same thing with him, more risky passes and more direct on him as well. So these two players, I want them to take chances with ball recycling the ball. So at the back, we've got Hajek, who's not really a wing back, but he's playing this position. Could I play somebody else in this position? Not really. I don't have a lot of players who can come in and play in this position on the left flank. On the right flank, I have, but a lot of my players are looking at leaving the club. Zé Gomez wants to leave for Paris Saint-Germain, and he's absolutely unhappy in the club because his wages, he's only gets 7.15 million per annum. All right, now he's looking at tripling that. He wants something like 19 million per annum, which works out to almost about 200,000 pounds a week. So I've been keeping him for a long time, but it looks like I might be losing him. And if that happens, I'm going to the market to find a cheapskate striker, and I don't really care. So we got Germano, Bettini, Olmedo, Collado, Jackman, Pipoli, Zuniga, Webster, Borthwick, Jackson. Yeah, if Zé Gomez goes, it's going to be I'm really going to be annoyed. What about my shouts? Work ball into box, play wider, push higher up, while playing on a structured shape, use offside trap and roam from positions. And we're playing at home, so I'm going to play on control. Generally, if I have few stratas, I'm either going to play structured or flexible. Flexible gets more players into transitions. Structured, well, not too bad. They can play structured. We'll be able to stretch teams nicely. And I probably won't play fluid. Fluid will make me too compressed. And if I'm looking for a goal, I might. But fluid, high defensive line, no thank you. 4-4-1-1, definitely out of the question. It's too risky. Okay, so we're choosing OIs. Who am I gonna? I'm gonna OI the back group as usual and leave it at that. Rashford is pretty strong and good on the ball, so we're gonna have to give him some tender love. Okie dokie. So we've got everything set up. We're watching this on extended. And control flexible is the way we are going to be starting this game. I'm probably going to do a video very soon on shape. Another one. So here we go. Pierre with the ball works. We are looking at how they're going to build their play up. And I reckon most of their play is short passing on the left side of the right side of the pitch. They're going to try and carry the ball on the left. So they build their play all on the right side of the pitch, and they're looking to release Marcus Rashford. Chong, oh my lord, what a strike. That was so dangerous. So what can we do? Yeah, if they're going to be doing that, then I definitely am going to tell him to be on support. Because if they are looking at releasing Rashford, I don't want I want this winger to give some support to Zuniga. Agostino, Casey, out to Angelino, to Trishetta, out to Rashford. Good defending from Borthwick Jackson. Casey again to Chong. Tahith Chong back to Kessie, or Kesa, or however you pronounce it. Tahith Chong loses out, walks right into Borthwick Jackson and company. Plays it to Collado. Collado out to Bettino. Bettino is playing as a deep line forward and support. Gets it to Germano. Germano holds the ball up. Finds Pipoli. Pipoli. Oh, Germano gets into the box. That's good football. Yeah, this should be a bit better. We should be able to build play up now without Pipoli. Without Pipoli being isolated. Angelino out to Casey. So my version isn't very different from Graham Hyslop's version. He's using the same thing, but let's try something different. Okay, we're now gonna put Germano here and this guy here. So it's a slight change because Germano now will be closer to Olmedo. This entire area where he drops deep inside here. So Collado is dropping deep, so we can get players who move the ball a bit more effectively on that side of the pitch. Okay, Borthwick Jackson. It's the area where they are going to be a bit more vulnerable as well. Germano, Pipoli. Plays it to Germano. Bettino. And it's an open goal. Oh, small little changes. Yes, very nice. And the boys rip into West Ham early and they've taken the lead. Pipoli works inside, finds Germano. Germano's touch was perfect for Bettino to get into the box and bury that. Dedic out to Angelino. We really want to get revenge on Burnley for giving us our first defeat of the season. So I'm looking forward to the rematch. And probably going to play this tactic one more time because we had a player sent off. So I'm going to settle. I was thinking of moving the AM closer to the side where we have the other playmaker. Oh, Dedic inside the box shoots. It's an equalizer. Too easy. Too easy. We're just too bunched up. Okay, here we go. Betinho to kick things off to Jackman to Germano. Germano brings it to Olmedo. Olmedo to Betinho. Betinho out wide to Pipoli. Pipoli crosses it. Back to Pipoli. Zuniga reads that. On to Collado. Germano. Betinho again shoots. It's a second goal. The boys have responded very quickly to conceding the equalizer, and they have scored their second. Now we just want to make sure that we don't concede any more goals. We're hoping that fix to the shape should do something for us right now. Zuniga with the throw to Jackman. Jackman plays it back to Collado. Collado shoots. It hits the upright and it just bounces clear. And okay. Action zones, last 5 minutes, not too bad. The match has generally been ours. Dedic, Butland. Yeah, Sam Johnston is also going to be leaving. We got kind of a crisis in Gloucester City. We don't have a goalkeeper. I mean, my goalkeeper is 34 and 35 years old, both of them. So we're gonna have to think of the future. Or who do we? I don't have youngsters as well, so I haven't really made plans for goalkeepers. I usually just buy them. Hajat, but I don't hardly ever train them. Collado to Germano. We're gonna keep the ball on the left side now because if you look at their tactic, if we build play on the left, we are actually disrupting their play on down their right, because this is where they're trying to build up play. So by moving him here, I've actually created a problem. We're keeping the ball more effectively here. So, and Pipoli is free on the right to create havoc. So he's created a lot of havoc so far from the right flank, which is excellente. We've got a corner now. Gloucester City. Pipoli takes the corner, puts it into the box. Collado takes his own sweet time to get to the ball. Then to Pipoli. I'm still struggling to come to terms with Cesar Lopez's dangerous tackle that got him sent off. I actually watched it. It didn't look so bad. But this is the funny... Oh, it's the third goal. The funny thing about football, Sadio Mane just got sent off for a dangerous boot, right? So, no, because intent is... I mean, when it's dangerous play, nobody looks at intent, because intent isn't even, they don't even look if you intended it or not. They don't care. But here in this particular case, if you're going to give a player a red card for a high boot, which is dangerous, then you should also ban overhead kicks in penalty box. Because I'm pissed off as hell. I mean, high boot, yeah, fine. It's in the box. It is dangerous. But if that is dangerous, overhead kicks in the penalty box are equally dangerous. I mean, how many times have I seen overhead kicks in the penalty box and a defender gets injured and they allow the goal? Oh, it's a brilliant goal. Yeah, wasn't it dangerous? I mean, if it's an overhead kick, I can't really go and challenge it, can I? Because the boot's in the air, I have to fly like that. I'm like, yeah, it's pissed me off. I think some of the rules are, I mean, protects players a lot. Webster to Jackman. Jackman to Pipoli. Let's focus on this game then. I don't need to be sore. I'm still sore with Sadio Mane's red card. I mean, yeah, okay, he deserved it, that's for sure. There's no two ways about it. He deserved the red card. But what I'm more upset about is the fact that, it's a dangerous act by a player. So, for me, if you're going to consider that dangerous, high boot, then you should ban overhead kicks. That's it. Just because Pele did it doesn't make it right. I'm just pissed. I know people are going to disagree with me, but I really fucking hate that. Dedic to Trisheta. Trisheta looks to Cassie. Cassie out to Stroud. Okay, have they changed the way they play? Not really. They're still building play up in the same area that we are building play up, which is good. So, in an essence, I have kind of disrupted them at their source. Here we go. Germano with the ball. So second half, 3-1 ahead. Pipoli with the corner. Back to Almeida. Beautiful. Webster Jackman. It's a fourth. What a set piece. Gloucester City are swinging. Makes me feel good because my bloody undefeated record, man. I swear, I have not been able to achieve that. It's the first FM where I have failed, okay, before the release of the next game to achieve an undefeated season in all competitions. It really ticked me off. I thought I was going to be close this season. I'm going to have to try and do it. I got to get it done. Is that little thing that I have to tick off my little box, in my box of things I have to finish before FM 18 hits. 60 minutes in, Gloucester City 4, West Ham 1. There is no way West Ham are going to score 4 goals and take this match away from me. Tillmans. Jackman clears that. Pierre goes to pick up the pieces. Plays it out to Stroud. And there we have see, this is the problem now that they have. Because of where I have my AM located, it's very hard for them to create passing triangles. Moreno to Tielemans to Baker, but they managed to do that, forcing Jack Butland into a save. I don't mind. Here we go. Corner to be taken by Angelino. Takes the corner, puts it into the box. Collado clears that. Pierre comes back. He drives to the box, takes a shot, ricochets, lands in Butland's hands. We're doing all right now, and I think that we can make a substitution. Get Bettini off, bring on Zé Gomez. Who else can I bring on? Abel Kuchika for Alpa Kuchika for Abel Collado. That's not bad. Can give Abel Collado a break. Here we go. Tielemans with the free kick. Far away. 10 minutes left. Zé Gomez. Well, he's trying to be a nuisance, but he's not really working. Marcus Rashford. Tielemans into space for Pierre to chase. Gets into the box, shoots. It's not going to be easy. I'm so glad I went structured. I'm so happy I went structured. Makes a lot more sense. Okay. What a ball from... I don't know who they were trying to find, but yeah, the ball went halfway around the field. Rashford, one end of the field to the other end of the field. Baker, I think it's Baker, right? Not Baker. Tielemans to Baker. Plays it back to Casey. Come on, West Ham, just end the torture. Pierre shoots. Jack Butland makes a routine save. Yeah, but it's been Gloucester Cities all the way. So I have to remember what we did. Okay. Rashford out wide, no chance. Germano to Almeida, they pick up the pieces. Zé Gomez, this is gonna be a counter they're looking forward to doing. Pipoli gets it back to Jackman. Jackman to Alpa Kuchika to Germano. Germano plays it back to Jackman. Jackman to Alpa Kuchika. Kuchika to Germano. Germano back to Borthwick Jackson. Out to Hajek. Hajek wing back on attack. He's gonna drive. And crosses. Zé Gomez scores. It's 5-1. Yes, it's a great goal. 5-1. Gloucester City. I have totally demolished West Ham here. Good football. Hajek drove through the box and crosses brilliantly into the box. Zé Gomez was totally unmarked. Poor defending. But here, this is not... I mean, what they did was they went very deep. They got deep defensive line, so they really dropped. They just asked for trouble. So, yep. So Gloucester City have hammered West Ham 5-1. We have bounced back. No, he's always got nothing to say. This is my ass man. 5-1. I've got nothing to say right now. Yeah, you guys keep winning. You do the thing that you do. Pass combinations for Gloucester City. So this is our pass combinations now. We changed our formation sometime later. I can't remember when. Pass combinations, very interesting. This is how we built out our play. Of course, this is not very accurate. In terms of possession, the heat map, yeah, it definitely fits the pattern of how we played. I'm not a big fan of stats, But what I am a big fan of finding out is the kind of goals that we score. I mean, you can watch the linked events to see how the goals came about. So they will show you like all the passing moves that led to the goal. Like for example, for this one, it's probably gonna go like it started somewhere around here. So they all the linked events will be shown, and I'm happy because we got like all these four shots in a very dangerous area in the box, right? And then we've got other shots off target, yeah, from range, not too bad. And then we have one that hit the woodwork from range, two shots safe, one inside the box, one shot blocked inside the box. So overall, it was a good performance. And then when I'm also looking at things like for my players themselves, the kind of I was very concerned about this guy's position, how he would be playing. So I spent a lot of time, making sure that he was in the right position for the game, and he played a really good game. Created three key passes that led to something happening in the game, and I know that he had like I think one or two assists in this match. So generally happy with our performance. And what did we do? Tactically, not very much different from the original tactic, except for some small tweaks here and there. Now, play out of defense, work ball into box. Notice one thing, I don't have play out of defense. So I didn't want this to be a game where I build play up slowly because I have wingers. I have players who can attack space. So I don't want to build play up slowly. Furthermore, I don't really have a DM. So what if my players under pressure? What if they're attacking me? I might lose the ball. However, I have players who can attack spaces. I've got Pipoli who is on the flank. He gets if there's a ball drilled into space for him to chase, then he does really well with it. Germano is very good at holding up the ball and getting others into play. So is Betinho. Jackman and Collado very strong in midfield. So I was thinking to myself, forget play out of defense. Let's get the ball out quickly. We also went play wider. The original tactics plays narrow. Why have I gone play wider instead? Now, play wider encourages you to use the flanks, right? And we have a wing back on attack. So I want and a winger on support. I got two very dangerous players on opposite flanks. One will come in very late to drill crosses, and if he's unmarked, that's it. It's going to be a really, really good chance. And I've got another player on the right flank who can play as an attack duty or a support duty. In both cases, it all depends on what happens in the game. And they're both very dangerous. So in this game, we discovered that they were building up play along our left. So we made several changes to the tactic. First up, Pipoli was dropped from winger on attack to winger on support because Marcus Rashford was getting a lot of space. So we turned him to a winger on support. Then we moved Germano to the left and Betinho to the right. It was a very subtle change, but what it did was it allowed this whole group to become very, very strong. We have an attacking midfielder on attack who loves to drop deep. So he'll always be around for Collado to pass to. So we're going to have this trio here of players who can pass the ball to each other. Then we got Olmedo sitting narrower, working with Germano as well. So Germano, who can he has get further forward anyway, so he's going to attack the box when he gets a chance to, and they're going to work very well with Betinho. Now, people might ask, won't this cramp up this area? I'm like, that's one of the reasons why we went structured after that. We went structured to encourage the attacking players to be a bit more attacking. Yes, that's what's going to happen, right? Because their mentality will go up. You won't get that. You won't get convergence of mentality, so that helped. And Hajek was attacking space. We did much better, and this were the only changes I made. I mean, I didn't make any other changes. Small little tweaks to the tactic. More direct passes on this guy, more risky passes on this guy, more direct and more risky on this, to encourage them to look for opportunities. And we didn't do too badly. So the boys went out. It's just small little tweaks I've done to the tactic. They're not major. They're just small tweaks. So for the rest of the system, nothing has changed. Get further forward here. We did remove. I did remove this shout in the game because in my copy of the tactic, I did remove this. Then we were Jackman. We changed him we had more direct, more risky on him, and then we had more direct, more risky on him. Then for Germano, nothing different, tackle harder. Although I have to admit, this guy, Cesar Lopez, did play in this position with that PI, and he got sent off in the last game. Food for thought. And we got DLF on support. what I should have done, because I love to use opposition instructions in some games, I should have removed this. Now, I would recommend removing this if you're the sort that's going to use opposition instructions. And that basically rounds up how we use the tactic for our match against West Ham. Now, we've got a very nice match away from home against Man City. Hopefully, we get past them. Well, this is annoying. We got to play City, Hull, Man City again. This both of them are away matches. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. So, if you want to send in your tactics and you want them to be used on the show, shy don't be. Just drop a link in the YouTube comments below and upload your tactic with SendSpace, Dropbox, anywhere that accepts downloaded tactics, and share them with me. And I will try and use those tactics on the show. Now, if you have any special concerns about the system, let me know as well, and I will address them. And if you think the tactic needs a bit of work, just let me know too, and maybe I might try something different. Now, I appreciate everything that everyone has done. We've gone from 1,600 subscribers at the start of this year to well over 4,000 at the moment, and I'm very, very happy. Thanks for all the support. If you continue to like the show, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you need me to cover anything else, I will very soon. I'm also working on another project right now for FM18, so I look forward to I'm looking forward to giving news on that very, very soon. So you guys take care, have fun, and I'll catch up with you once again. To all my patrons, thank you very much for your continued support of this channel. I hope to catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.